Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for, can shuffle, September 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. What's going on? Chickadee. Hearing the sounds. The overall energy for the reading, the star. There's something you really, really want. I don't know what, but something. In the recent past, the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. There's definitely desire here for possible reconciliation or bringing something back together here with someone from your past. In the past. In the past, there's that desire to put something together from the past. Okay. Now, I don't know where this went, if it even went anywhere. It's just showing up as an energy of desire. Okay. In the current situation, the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, the Tower. There's this energy that's really trying to come through, really trying to break through something here. And I don't know if it's yours. It could be, but I'm not seeing it necessarily as yours. It almost feels like someone wants to do something and they're holding themselves back as much as they can, but the energy is so powerful that it feels like, oops, they're not going to be able to hold it back for much longer. Almost like it wants to explode out. So I don't know, it could be your energy again. In the immediate future, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card. Someone's quite confused. They want to do something about something, but they're quite confused. They don't know how to do it, if to do it, when to do it, how to do it. I said how. All of the confusing factors here. And it could be an energy tied up to you here. So it could be you that's confused. This could be somebody else. I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the star. Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. I see attempts in this reading. It's all about attempts. Someone is attempting something. But it's just attempts. So it might not even come through as anything. Because not only is there an attempt, there's also a whole lot of holding back in that attempt. So, let's see the Three of Cups there in the recent past. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, King of Swords. Okay, so somebody's really clear here about what it is they want. And they want to bring something together. And they want for things to work out. Because they know that's a happy place, you know, where things do work out. This could be you. I don't know. There's definitely a sense of I'm clear in what it is that I want. Let's do the King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Definitely a match in energies. Definitely a match. And in desires to bring this together in love. Let's do the Five of Cups. The Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody's not really listening to their intuition here. And I feel like as much as this shows up as a match and the intention of possibly both participants here to put this together, because of something that happened there within this connection, someone's quite confused. And that confusion is not allowing them to listen to their own intuition. And then things change. So even though the energy is showing up quite strong in that element of let's put this together, it might not come together. Again, the attempt and the let's pull back. It's kind of like the overall energy for the whole reading. So that has been happening for a while here, where things were looking like, energetically speaking, things were a match. Physically speaking, there's a lot of confusion that's surrounding all of this, and that doesn't allow for you or them to listen to your or their intuition here. And that kind of flips everything around, where it's like, even though it's looking good, it's probably not going to show up much. Oh man, that was a big one. As to the Emperor, in the current situation, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Magician, same thing. I want this, it's feeling good, let's go, let's get it done. Oh, but let's not. So the manifestation is that of doing something, pushing through something, bringing something together. And the actual physical aspect of it is, let's walk away from it. So even though everything is presenting itself as, I want this, the physical aspect of it is, I'm going to walk away from it. Let's do the Seven of Wands. Two of Swords, the Devil, the King of Cups. Man, that's nasty. Because what's happening here, where the physical aspect comes in, it's led by the mind, which the mind is confused at this time, and it carries a lot of energy of insecurities, fears, doubts, all sorts of things like that. And all of that is going to create one entity that's going to pull this person away from everything. And behind all that, and it's a very unhealthy cycle for whoever is experiencing this. Could be you, could be them. In all honesty, I don't see you here much, but it could be. It's creating a very unhealthy way of living, and it's covering up that whole essence of who they are and what they're feeling. And what they're feeling is a whole lot of love. So that's not even coming through. You're not even going to know that necessarily, because what's coming through is all of the surface stuff, all of the let's overthink, let's run, let's not go with what we feel, and all of that. So let's do the Tower. Unbelievable. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups. You got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Where are the wands? Oh, we need the King of Wands here to make a match to bring them all together. Anyways, yeah. The both of you are doing kind of the same thing, kinda. Someone is really falling into the unhealthy aspect of this, where they're rejecting as much as they can what they feel. And again, what they feel is a lot of love. Where the other person is not as confused, is not rejecting as much what they feel, but they're still showing up a little rough around the edges. Let's put it like that. A little, I'll try to match you in this energy, but I don't like yours because it's a little unhealthy, so I'll use mine, which is more clear, more practical. You know, why do we have to use our hearts in this? It's not led by fear much on this side, but on this side, the unhealthy side, it is led by fear and all sorts of other things. Underneath all of that, there's, you know, this beautiful energy of love, King of Cups and Queen of Cups. They can't wait to meet and just be in that energy, but the surface energy is not allowing them to. Let's do the Two of Swords in the immediate future. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups. The more you sit, you and them, the more you sit in this energy of the mind, this is not gonna, and then it's kind of like sitting through that energy, show me a desire of, but I really want to connect to my heart because it feels so good. But let me think how. And then you lost it. You're done. You're not going to connect to it because you're thinking of ways how to do that. And the thinking comes from the Two of Swords, which is the confused mind. The mind that's taken over by all sorts of other elements except for love. Can I finish the reading? No? Let's do the Ace of Swords. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Interesting. Because there's one particular connection that you're dealing with where I feel like things do not apply. What you're actually feeling does not apply, does not come through. Because not only from you, it's from them too. So it's like the both of you are creating this where you're blocking what you're feeling. Everything else that surrounds you in terms of soul connections, they seem to be healthy. They seem to be working. They seem to be coming through. So for some reason, this one is having a hard time letting this energy of love out. And you're kind of showing me the contrast of, yeah, but everything else is working. And I do see it working. And I'm like, oh, very interesting. Because there's always a correlation here where there's one really important one, which kind of leads the way for everything else. So, I don't know. Let's see the Strength card. In the immediate future, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Lovers. Or is it everything else in terms of connections that's leading the way towards this to open up? Could be that way too, because I kind of see that happening here, or wanting to happen in that way. Where you're like, you're almost kind of shifting your focus, because this one is kind of stagnant in this energy of, yeah, there's love, but it's not showing up, and it's never gonna, because we're in our head about it and we're not gonna let it. But then it's kind of like you're showing me, but let me go in my life here and deal with all of these other relationships that are working out. It almost feels like your soul family is jumping to your aid. And then learning from those how to open back up to this one particular one. Huh. Interesting. That could be the case here. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The World card, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card. Man, and the way this is showing up, it's kind of like a game where it's like, you know, there's been an opportunity for this love to come through, to come out. It's been missed, but it's okay because it's coming back, kind of a thing. So even though the energies are kind of stagnant in this, and they want to come out, they really want to, but you know, you're not letting them, they're not letting them, nobody's letting them. It almost feels like it's going to be missed, but it's not, because it's going to come back. It wants to come out eventually, and it will, you know, one way or another. But it feels like this cycle is coming back around at some point of this love wanting to come out. So for now, I don't see it. Maybe these other connections in your life are going to teach you to open up to that, to let it out. Maybe that's the point of this. And that's when it's going to come back, when you're ready. But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.